Greetings, trash bots. Have you ever had so much loot that you want to start selling it? Or maybe you've wanted to compete with your friends to see who has the coolest hideout. Well, I am so excited to reveal the brand new update coming to Trash Game: player created shops and hideout contests. Let's get right into the new content. Can you tell us all about the new hideout contest coming to the game?
So the contest system is a series of community events that we're going to start doing, where hideout builders get a theme and they have to come up with a hideout that matches that theme. So if you want to participate in the contest, you go ahead and build your hideout, and once you've got it set up, you go over to visitor management, and here, if there's an upcoming contest scheduled, then you can publish your hideout for that contest. Your hideout won't be publicly listed until the contest starts, but once it has started, people can see it on the GPS. It's going to appear on the list, and they can join up, and they can check it out, and they can vote on it. Voting will last for probably a few days, maybe up to a week, and once voting is over, all the contest hideouts will be unlisted, and the hideouts that were voted the best will be awarded. If you want to go check out other hideouts, you can go over to the GPS. It's located in the main game spawn near the garage, as well as outside your own hideout, and you can open it up and see all the contest hideouts that are listed. You can join them and vote on them.
What will the first contest theme be?
The first contest theme will be cardboard castles. Create your own cardboard fort and rule your own domain. Feel free to embrace the theme in whatever way you feel is right. Included are several new hideout items, including a refresh to the existing cardboard furniture set. And it's important to note that not all contests in the future will include new hideout items, but some will.
We hope you've been breaking down those cardboard boxes and collecting that cardboard, because there's a new set of craftable medieval cardboard now available for anyone with a standard workbench to build. Starting out big, this pack includes a medieval cardboard box wall, a drawbridge, and a wall window. With enough space and a big enough hideout, it's totally possible to make some cool castles. Complementing the wall is a castle flag made out of torn cloth. The flag part is colorable to whichever color you fancy. Looking into the interior cardboard castle props, there's a dozen of decoratable items for your kingdom. One of them being the cardboard dining table and chairs. Seat up to 8 comfortably at this table. Just make sure nobody spills their drink. Heat up your hideout with this cardboard fireplace. It would only be a one-time use, so probably you shouldn't light a fire, but great for staring at those long cold nights. Prepare your defenses with the cardboard sword rack. These are mainly for display because if you were able to use them, your enemy would be more likely to laugh to death rather than take any damage. Although the cardboard knight doesn't think so, this guy can be placed around to intimidate others and prevent shoplifting in your hideouts. To light up your castles, cardboard wall torches can be placed on the walls. They give off a faint red glow and are perfect for almost being able to see in the dark. Next up, cardboard vases and chests. These can't have items stored in them, but look good placed against the walls. The chests have an openable variant in case you want to show people you're broke and have no loot in your boxes. Speaking of boxes, there's a cardboard box bookshelf. Nothing to see here, there's totally not a secret room behind it. Lastly, moving on to the cardboard cauldrons and potions. The cardboard cauldron has a filled variant and an empty variant. The potions can be placed on shelves like this one for display. Please don't drink the potions because we're not sure what they do. One last prop to those of you who want to rule your kingdoms: the magnificent cardboard throne chair. Aside from being the comfiest seat in the castle, this throne comes with a cup holder. Like, what more could you ever ask for? That's it for the medieval cardboard pack. Again, I'm excited to visit your hideouts and see what you guys can build.
What will I get for winning a contest?
Winning a contest isn't just for bragging rights. You'll also receive some cool items. The top 10 hideouts will obtain a small amount of trash coin, along with an exclusive trophy to display in their hideout. If you place within the top 100 hideouts, you'll still get a placeable certificate to show off.
Another big part of the update is the upcoming player shop system. What parts do I need to add to my hideout in order to make a shop?
The core of any shop will be the display cases. These will allow you to sell any item to any player for whatever price you choose. These will be the cheapest to make, but will have a more limited storage space. Vending machines are also critical. Not only will they have a larger amount of space, but they will also allow you to buy items from players. Be warned though that vending machines will take up a small amount of power. And finally, the register will be critical for customers to find what they're looking for in large shops. These can toggle and find specific items and will guide them directly to where the item's being sold. Both the vending machines and the shop shelves will be craftable in Tier 2 workbenches or higher.
Vending machines and display stands aren't the only shop props coming in this update. A variety of functional and decorative shop deployables have been added to the Workbench crafting catalog. The first shop prop on the list is the makeshift doorbell. When a customer enters your shop, the door will open and ring the bell, letting the shop owner know somebody has entered. This is useful for the shop owners who want to assist their customers but don't have a direct line of sight on their shop entrance. Next up, we've got some shopping carts and cart rack decorations. These can be interacted with by the Hideout owner, allowing them to style the racks with a variety of shopping cart loadouts. Additionally, rogue shopping carts can be deployed around for additional added decoration. A glass wall variant has been added as a new wall upgrade option. These glass walls work the same way as all the other walls. You can upgrade them from a wooden wall frame and color either side individually. These walls pair up well with the new sliding shop door. This has a length of exactly 4 walls, so plenty of room is needed and required to make this door fit. It will definitely transform the atmosphere of your shop if used correctly. Walking through the doors into your shop, you might hear a beep noise. This is coming from the new shop security sensors. These can be placed to alert the shop owner if any robots are shoplifting, and it happens to be 100% effective at detecting robots. If you want to display what your shop is specialized in selling, you can now build the feature cases. These will display a category of loot so you can let your customers know what they should be expecting from your shop. Once placed, these can be edited to display all types of categories of loot. These feature cases look best surrounded by the glass wall using the new double wide wall. The double wide wall is a new variant made specifically for the double wide glass. This allows you to build a glass box around your feature case, like you see here. To help organize your shop areas, there's a variety of signs to build in place. First, we've got the hanging signs with a variety of different text options. Next, we've got the display case signs. These can be placed on top of your display cases. And last but not least, we got the neon signs. These signs are great for coloring and popping out to your customers. The neon signs can be crafted using the new glow stick item. Coming on over to the checkout, we've got a couple shop counter models. The large shop counter pairs up with the checkout sign. These provide a barricade to stop customers from getting behind your counter. For a more trusting and friendly counter option, you have the small shop counter. There's a straight counter piece and a corner counter piece to give you control on how big you'd like to build your checkout counter. Both of these shop counters have the space to fit the cash register, which is what your customers will use to browse your shop inventory and locate where something is in your store. If you aren't actively stationed at your checkout counter, you can build an employee to do it for you. Your customers won't even be able to tell that it's not you, and the best part is, they are 100% Karen proof and you don't even need to pay them. That's it for the shop deployables. I can't wait to be visiting your shops and adding more requested props in the future.
How do I add items to a vending machine or shelf?
First, you must go up to the machines as an owner or collaborator and open it. Choose the item you want to sell. Then, if you're selling an item to players, you must load the machine with the items you're selling. If you're buying items from players, you need to load the machine with the money you're going to pay them.
How do I post my shop for other players to find?
So if you want to list your shop on the GPS, there's a game pass that gives you the ability to do that. The listing system for shops is pretty much the same as the contest system, with the big exception that shop hideouts will only stay up for 24 hours after they're published, or republished. So if you want your shop to stay up, you just gotta keep republishing it every now and then. The shop listing game pass also gives you the cash register, which isn't needed to have a shop, but it makes it very helpful if you've got a big one. You can still have a shop if you don't have the shop listing game pass. People can join you if you go to visitor management in the hideout and you set friends only to off. Have your friends go to the hideout join screen in the main game where you can look up your friends' hideouts. And if they type your name into the box at the bottom, they can join your hideout even if you're not online. And so that way they're able to use your shop.
Moving on to improvements of existing systems. Are there any changes to the safe zone coming this update?
One big issue we've seen is players abusing the safe zone to avoid fights. That's changing in this update. If you attack another player, you'll no longer be protected by the safe zone. You'll be marked as aggressive, which means enemies can still damage you even if you try to run back. This should help prevent safe zone camping and make fights fairer.
I've always wanted to get more information about my robot parts in the journal. Is that changing in this update?
We've improved the robot parts section in the journal to give you way more useful information. Now, parts are divided into 3 categories: resources, stats, and abilities. Stats and abilities have been expanded to show details that weren't visible before, like spread and other advanced attributes. Plus, some parts now have conditional stats. For example, a part might perform differently when exposed to sunlight. This will help you make better choices when building your robot.
And that's a wrap for this update. We are really excited to see what kind of hideouts you all create, whether that is a robot part superstore or a really cool looking cardboard castle. With the latest Trash Game update, you are able to unleash your creativity and make your hideout your own. As always, thank you so much for all your support. Feel free to leave a comment below with what you think about the update. See you all in the game, Trashbots.